Good, y'all. We back with another lift. I bet. So here we go, right here. Upper day. So y'all can tell. Starting off with weighted dips this time. And this was a time period before, or no, this is a time period when I was still like experimenting, like with what I was gonna do, like or how I was gonna like set up my upper days, like with my weighted dip belt. So in this day, I decided to do weighted dips first, and then I tried to do incline dumbbell bench right after, but it didn't go well, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't able to do the reps or the weight I would usually do on incline dumbbell bench since I usually do that in the beginning of my upper days. So I just decided to whenever I have those incline dumbbell bench, I'll do that first and then dips after. And after I did that, I found out that's what works the best, for managing my fatigue and managing my strength and keeping it is like as high as possible for the session. You feel me? So weighted this right there, we did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of in a plateau state with weighted dips. Currently I'm at 5 reps. Uh, yeah, 5 reps or 3 plates in the first set and then 4 in the second, and I'm gonna up that to 3 plates in a 10. And we gonna see how that goes from there. I probably should get 3. I think I definitely can. But besides that, matrix chest press, first set was 242.5 for 3, and the second set was 225 for 3. So overall, pretty good sets. So right here, 100 pounds weighted pull up. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. Honestly, I didn't like these because when I started, I didn't like let my momentum like reset to like 0, or like my velocity reset to 0 from moving forward with the weight, since of course it's kind of like a pendulum, since it's swinging from my torso. So I didn't really give it time for like the weight to like as y'all can see right there. Y'all see I'm swinging back and forth as soon as I let my feet like off the platform. That was the problem I was having, and kind of led to a little bit of cheating and also kipping. But recently, the last time, yeah, what was that? Yesterday, the last time I had an upper day, like we got that under control. Like I figured out how to fix that, so we not really gonna, or you're not gonna be seeing that problem like anytime soon. Or rather, you shouldn't see it like frequently, or you shouldn't see it happen like very much now. I did want to say, honestly, I have been kind of plateauing, but it's mainly because I've just been periodizing my form, dropping the weight, uh, trying to get my form actually, in order, making sure I'm doing the exercises properly and I'm not ego lifting. So I've been kind of taking, taking it slow, or not taking it slow, but just dropping it back, dialing it back. We still, of course, going with high intensity, going 100%, going as hard as we can, like leaving the gym with nothing left in us. You know what I'm saying? But with that, comes you gotta make sure you're doing it smart and make sure you're doing it correctly. And when you don't do those two things, you try to train hard, it's gonna lead to injury. And like like I say, I've already been a victim of doing that, you know what I'm saying? Even recently, even though talk about it, it's of course a lot easier said than done and a lot harder to put it into practice, you know what I'm saying? Trying to avoid ego lifting, trying to lift with common sense, you know what I'm saying? Or rather, not common sense, but live with wisdom. Like, live as someone who's wise and someone who's open to, what I'm saying, learning and improving. That's how I want to go into my lifts. I want to go as someone who's open to learning new things, dropping back what they used to do, and being okay with starting over to do it correctly from incorrect practices. Because I see a lot of people, like, what I'm saying, their egos might get kind of hurt, or kind of, they might feel a little bit intimidated when someone tries to come with advice, or they have to sometimes drop the weight, or have to, you know, just start over. Like, starting over for anything, nobody, it's not a comfortable experience. Nobody wants to be in such an uncomfortable situation to where they feel like they have to start from ground zero back up, which was like the hardest part for them. I want to say I'm no man who's immune to this. I mean, I think this is a common human trope, and everybody goes through this. We all want to do things our way and do things or whatever is most convenient or beneficial for us. But sometimes you have to realize the more beneficial things come from you being uncomfortable. So that's why I try to reorientate my ego to someone who's, indifferent, someone who doesn't view with judgment and tries to improve at every single like interaction they have in the gym or with people in the gym. I always try to seek improvement and I always try to seek how to become better at my lifts, how to become stronger, how to have better form. It doesn't matter what it is. In the gym to me, I just want to do as best as I possibly can. And I feel like if I try to apply that to the gym, eventually and quickly it should transfer over to other aspects of my life. But all in all, that comes down to consistency and frequency. I've been meaning to say this, but I've been contemplating keeping like the current orientation of my videos the same, where I uh up upload like older footage and do a voiceover for like current time. And I like that style. I don't see like other people doing it, and I feel like when you give insight on your current mind to old footage, like the amount of knowledge that you gain and the mistakes that you can see that you made in the past, like they're very prominent. But besides all that, y'all see the pump, y'all ready for it. I'll let y'all enjoy. Hey, appreciate y'all if y'all made it to the end. Hope y'all enjoyed the vid, and more to come soon. See y'all.